Right. Hey, FlossTube. Long time no see. It's Christy at C. Renee Stitches. And oh my gosh, I've been gone. I'm going to try to take my glasses off for a minute, but I'm old and I can't see. So they'll probably come back on. Uh, I've been gone a long time. It's been, excuse me, I guess about a year since I made a video. And real quick, while they're right here by me, you can see, come see Gemma. Sorry. Here's Gemma, because everybody, oh, he's not cooperating this morning. Say, hey, Gemma, look. No, don't lick Mama's face. Hey, she's doing good. And we have a new fur baby, and he'll probably be in my lap the whole time. This is Gus. Gus, you want to say hello? He's a rescue, totally not playing. You're not being very photogenic. They want to lick the makeup off my face. He's a sweet baby, though. Oh, he's so sweet. Okay, everybody did not tune in to watch me baby talk my dogs. And also, look at my hair. 10 inches gone. My hair's like, why'd you do this to me? What'd I do to you? What did I do to deserve you cutting me off? You let me down, hair. I don't know. I don't like it. It's too short. So this is the shortest you'll ever see my hair. I don't know. It's just not cooperating. You'll see I'm in a different place. I'm going to try to not drag this out too long, but this is probably going to be a long video. So get some coffee, whatever you drink. Get your stitching and sit a spell. This is my bedroom. It's the, and I apologize right now if the dogs start fighting. Not fighting, they're playing. Because I'm sitting on the floor and they think, Mom's on the floor. This is exciting. Come on now. Y'all stop. In August of last year, I live in South Louisiana, if you don't know, if you're new to my channel. And we had a lot of flooding. Really significant flooding. I think that in 2 or 3 days it rained like 35 inches. I don't remember the exact amount. And I don't live in a flood zone. It's never flooded here. My road floods further down the road. But no. But it's never flooded here, and I wasn't expecting it to flood. And my home is about 3 to 4 feet off the ground already, so you know, I thought that we were all good. I'll try not to make this super long. Everybody might not really care, but we left. My husband had a work vehicle at the time, and we left in that, and he had to go to work one day. I went to a friend's house. It was a Friday, and she's like, I'm off work, come hang out with me. And school, I work at a school, if you don't know. School had been canceled because of the weather, so I went over there to hang out thinking, you know, it was just going to be for the day. And that evening is when everybody was really starting to flood, and I had left. Luckily, I brought Gemma, but that was it. I didn't bring anything with me over there. I didn't think I was going to be staying. I'd left my car because we knew the road would be flooded. My stepson's car was here. My husband's personal vehicle truck was here. And needless to say, it was about 5 days before we were able to get home. And even the people that we were staying with, they even got about 3 inches in their home. So by the time we could get down our road, our barn had about 5 feet. It went over the roof of my car, which was an ordeal in itself. A couple years ago, my car was sitting in my driveway and caught on fire. And so I'd just gotten a new vehicle that was right at a year old, and that flooded. Everybody's vehicle flooded. We got about a foot in the house, which is by no means, lots of people got up to their roof line. We did not lose everything, but a foot of water plus, you know, a week or better of 100-degree temperatures with 100% humidity, the mold really grows fast. Ruined a lot of stuff, and it was, I wouldn't wish that on anybody, and it was really tough. Um, Everyone in my family flooded. Everyone in our community flooded. My school, every school pretty much in the immediate area flooded. And, excuse me, um, 3 schools in the area, one of them being mine, were flooded the worst. So bad in that all of these schools, all of these 3 schools are still not open. And we are in a temporary campus that is all T buildings. Um, I don't know, I think they're going to tear our school down, so I'm not sure if we'll eventually be back on the property, but it won't ever be what it was. So, being displaced from your home, being displaced from your work. My mother's elderly, she was displaced. None of us were together. My son, where he was living flooded. We ended up spending 4 months with some friends of ours. They had an extra room, and I could never thank them enough for letting us stay there so long. And then we got a FEMA trailer on our property, and we were there until we were able to move out Easter, the week of Easter this year. And so we've been in the house since right at the beginning of May, and still everything is not finished. I mean, it's livable, but there's been a lot of ups and downs. We hired a contractor to come in and do some work, and he skipped down with some money. And this has happened to a lot of people, so it's, not like it was just us, but it's disheartening. And I just couldn't think about cross stitch for a long time. I couldn't do anything except feel sorry for myself and try to put one foot in front of the other. But I did lose some things. I didn't lose everything. And I finally was able to, for a long time, I know I posted on a couple of Facebook pages, just kind of so people would know, and those of you that reached out to me and had so many kind words and thoughts and prayers, I can't tell you how much that meant to me and how much I appreciate it. Everybody's rebuilding, and if any of you have ever had to go through anything like this before, I feel you. I have debated. I finally picked up some cross stitching and started trying to get back into watching Flosstube videos about the middle to end of May, and I've gotten a lot accomplished, but I have debated so much over making a video. And yay for all the new floss tubers. And shoot, I was going to shout out to people, and it's on my phone, and I'm recording from my phone, and I think I remember one of them, but I'll do that at the end of the video. I will never be able to catch up. I'm looking for, I've been trying to keep my own new people and look for new people, and there just aren't enough hours in the day. So if you're new and you want me to check your video out, let me know down below. And if you're new, you just found me today, subscribe. Subscribe if you want to. Like I said, I've been really debating about, did I want to do this anymore? Did I really have anything to say that hasn't already been said? Does anybody really care about watching me rattle on about cross stitch and my life? And I don't know. I don't know. Y'all let me know. I know that people put a lot of time and effort into the videos. I enjoy seeing them. I enjoy seeing everyone's haul and what they're doing. It's, I just can't get over how much Flosstube has blown up, and it makes my heart happy to see so many people enjoying this hobby so much. So I did better than I thought. It's been 10 minutes and I haven't rattled on too bad. So I guess I'll get with it. I don't think there's anything major that I left out about what's been going on with my life. You know, my craft room. That's what I was going to say. I was able to save some of the furniture that I had in there. We cleaned it up and was able to save some of it. And but it's a hot mess right now. It's really just full of boxes. And another thing I was going to ask was, I've been seeing a lot of people doing whip parades. I did lose some of my whips. I lost mainly patterns. It's really hard to save a pattern that was in a cardboard box on the floor. It got soaked up with water and had mold all over it. Super hard to save those. I was able to save some things, but I lost a lot of patterns because it's a tiny room, and I had a lot of stuff on the floor. And unfortunately, my biggest loss was some of my finishes that were in a paper mail tube. Some of them were salvageable, some of them weren't, and I lost all my Christmas ornaments, which was heartbreaking. All of my stitched ornaments, which I didn't have that many. Hey, I'll behave. It was maybe about 10 ornaments, but still. And some of them weren't things that I had stitched. They were just sentimental things that got wet and were ruined. And, you know, I hate this saying, it is what it is, but I can't go back and change it. I can just move forward. So that's what we're going to do. So let me see. I'm looking at some notes right here. I thought that I would be totally prepared and I was going to have this all ready to go. And I know myself well enough to know that, you know, that wasn't going to happen. I mean, I do have a few notes, but I get sidetracked and just trying to, every time I sit down to stitch, I'm thinking about what do I want to say? Am I going to make a video? And then when I sit down to talk, every thought I ever had just goes out of my head. I hope some of you can relate to that. Let's see. Let me show you what I'm working on at the moment. And of course, I don't have, let me see if I have a piece of paper. Oops, not that one. It's got a chart. I meant to grab a white piece of paper out of the bag. Here, this will have to do. This is my current, I just started this actually yesterday and happened to get a lot of stitching time in. This is Little House Needleworks. This is Early American series, and this one is Betsy Ross, and I want to give credit to Vanna for this border. Thank you so much, Vanna. It's beautiful. I'm sure you all know who I'm talking about, but she's the Twisted Stitcher. So that's how far I got on that yesterday, and I'm going to finish this block up and probably put this down for a little while to move on to other things. So I have recent, you know, like I said, I just started that one yesterday. But I posted a picture of this on Instagram yesterday. This is the other project that I spent a couple of, really just one day working on. I'm missing quite a bit of threads for this that I have to order. So this is, I'll be lying, hang on. I'd be lying if I said, this is Let Freedom Ring by Lila's Studio. And I'll show you a picture of it in just a minute. I love it. This is a piece of, a huge piece. I'll try to open it up. This is about the best lighting I can get. It's really, it's modeled some, but not a whole lot. And I may coffee dye or walnut stain this when I get done. I don't know. Now I have to put my glasses on. This is a piece of 36 count linen from hand dyed fibers, and I think that this says Earth Stars. She has an Etsy shop, so if you're interested, go check it out. It's a really soft linen and pretty loosely, like I'm stitching normally on 36 count. I'm sorry, I have the nose thing. What is this? Normally on 36 count linen I would only do one thread, but this is 2 over 2 because this is a little bit of a looser weave, and I wanted to have better coverage on this piece. So, and sorry, dogs. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to pick up while we're chit-chatting and showing stuff because I'm on the floor in my bedroom and I don't want them to step on anything. Okay. The other piece that I have touched since I started stitching again is, come on y'all, stop, is my I didn't bring the whole thing in here. This is G Leger by Reflex de Soie. I don't have the pattern picture in here. I'm sorry, of the whole thing. And I don't have anything big enough to put behind this, so you'll be able to see through it a little bit. But this is how far I've gotten. And I'll show you what I was working on. See if you can see all of it. So this is the entire width of it. I want to finish this one this year. I need to get a big finish. And I haven't finished anything really big. Obviously, I haven't finished. I have 5 finishes to show you. None of them are really big, but I haven't finished anything really big before the flood. Please stop. I was working on the barn. This is a barn scene with some trees and stuff. And getting tired of it and a little bogged down, so I put it up. And I think I'm going to move on back to this, this top corner up here and work my way down on this border and come back down. But really, there should be no problem with me finishing that this year. So those are the 3 things I've stitched on that I didn't finish. Doggone it, I did not bring this in here either. I'm so sorry, y'all. Again, I thought I was prepared, but I forgot to bring the picture of this, but I have the finished piece to show you. So here's finish number 1. This is Blackbird Designs. This was their Loose Feathers series last year, the garden series, and this is the first one. I don't remember. Basket Full of Cherries. I don't know. I don't remember the name of it. This was actually the first thing I picked up to sew when we got back in the house. I just felt like I wanted a new start and something that I have still. I'm almost done going through everything in my craft room and, you know, going through all of it, but this I found kind of was at the top of a box, and I was like, that's good. I'll sew that. So I finished this. There are 11 more to go. And so that's that. It's really cute. Blackbird Designs are one of my favorite, oh, I have to uncross my legs. Favorite designers. I felt like in my head I had a whole lot more to say. Not doing too bad. Okay, here's finish number 2, and I do have a picture of this. Oh, I'm sorry. This, I'm so out of practice. This is on a random piece of linen that I had. I do not know what it is. It's, I believe, it feels like R&R Reproductions, and I used the called for threads. This was something that I had kitted up before the flood. All right. I'm trying, y'all. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and I promise I'll get back to you. Just super out of practice. The next one I did, I participated, hey now, be sweet. I participated in Stitch Mania last year, and So I was able to save a box of that stuff. So this is a Stitch Mania piece. This is Spring Rolls from Plum Street Samplers. I stitched it on a piece of Apollo Opal Casual 28 from Under the Sea Fabrics. Oh, you can't see that. There we go. This is a piece of fabric I got when I was in her fabric club, and I used the call for threads. And so, get my paper. Be super awesome if I turn things the right way for y'all. That's what it looks like. I have every single one of these patterns. The only one that I have ever finished, fully finished and finished stitching was Winterland. And they're so cute, and it's no surprise that I love them because they're dachshunds, and that's what I have. Alright, so that's finish number 2. I was super excited to have these finishes, and yesterday when I ironed all of them, I was like, hey, another one, hey, another one. Easily amused. Here's finish number 3, and let me get my info out for this. This was done on a piece. This is be familiar to everyone. Little House Needleworks, Needleworker. This is another piece I started during Stitch Mania last year, and I started it. My mom was in the hospital last year, and I started it while she was in the hospital, and so I finished it up. And this was done on Week Style Works linen 30 count Dolphin, which is kind of a gray blue color, and the dreaded Weeks linen is, it's not the floppiness. I don't know why I dislike this linen. I don't know, whatever. So there it is. It's finished. I'm on the hunt for a frame for it. This is going up in my craft room, and there's some significant mistakes in it, and if you can spot them, you go. I don't know. I mean, I tried to start that in the hospital. The lighting wasn't great, and that's what we had. So how many was that? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. I picked up 2. Sorry. I was like, oh, I thought I had 5. Okay. The next one. These other 2 were also Mania starts from last year. This one is Barbara Anna Designs. This is stitched on a piece of silk weaver that I got at eBay last year, and it's called Traumatized Toad. This is a 32 count, and it was a solo. And I have some more to say about silk weaver in a minute. But anyway, this was stitched. It was charted for 2 different colorways. I stitched it in the 2 color one, and I used Valdani. I wish you could see the variegation. This is called Blue Black. You can see it a little bit. Maybe if I hold. I love the color variation in this. It is kind of blue. It's grays and blacks. And the other color, there's just a little bit of this color, and it's called Spun Gold. The Valdani threads are a pain, but it does help to cut shorter lengths. The more you pull it through your fabric, the more they'll break. But I really have never seen another color that I like, a black, especially for a Halloween piece, as much as this one. So that was when I used it. I did, and it's thicker. It's a little thicker than DMC. So there's the picture. See, here's the colorway, and then there's the 2 colorway. So it says, when witches go riding and black cats are seen, the moon laughs and whispers, 'tis near Halloween. And again, this is on the Traumatized Toad, which is a lot brighter than it's coming out, but it's like a chartreuse with some brown tan in it. So that was that. And truthfully, I love this pattern mostly for this motif. But it was just something I had in my stash. I had gotten a really good price on this fabric, and I wanted to use it on something Halloween. And speaking of Silk Weaver, while I'm on the subject, way back last year, what did I do with the plastic? There it is. Nope, not it. Way back last year, before the flood, I know people have had horrible things to say about Silk Weaver. I had thought, well, you know, I'm gonna join their fabric club. I'll do it 1 month, and if it doesn't work out, I don't get good service, I'll cancel it. I mean, this was like in March of last year, and I kid you not, they never got back with me. They never sent me an invoice. A month ago, I start getting invoices saying, you haven't paid your invoice. And I'm like, seriously? You've got to be kidding me. Seriously. This was over a year ago. Enough said. I know other people have had issues with them. That's just what happened to me. Just figured I'd tell you. Okay. The last finish. Ta-da! Is my favorite one. Besides the Blackbird Designs. This is Carriage House Samplings. It's about the horse. I love, love, love American folk art. I love primitive. If you're new to my channel, that's where my heart is. Primitive and samplers. Oops, sorry. I bumped you down a box. So this is Spot the Horse. This was done on a piece of 36 count Cyprium from Picture This Plus. And here he is. So much fun stitching this. I did leave, there were some initials right here. This is meant to replicate or be like an old feed bag that used to be personalized for the farm that it belonged to, you know. And I just left the initials off. I love him. He looks so good. I really had a lot of fun stitching this. I used the MPI silks, except for the black. That's DMC. Not gonna spend a fortune on, I mean, I wish I could, but there's a lot of black in here, so I didn't use the MPIs on that. And there's not that many colors. Y'all, I apologize for the coughing. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colors, and I had actually a couple of them. So those are all my finishes. I'm super proud of that I got so many in. I don't think there's ever been a time when I've had so many finishes at one time. Now I have some haul to show you, and I want to ask you, I do still have some whips. I saved most of my whips. If you've watched my channel before, I was working on Gypsy Mermaid for my granddaughter, which, good Lord, has been a work in progress since 2015. And I just cannot. Mistakes were made in it, and it's my first memorabilia. She picked it out. It's not what I normally do. I just have been struggling with that pattern and have not wanted to get it back out. But anyway, that one got wet, but I was able to save it. You won't be able to tell when it's framed. Anyway, all this getting off subject to say, I noticed that a lot of people have been doing whip parades, and was wondering if y'all would be interested in seeing a whip parade. I have not. I don't even know how many whips I have. Haven't counted them. I have finished 5 and only started 2, so that's a plus. So let me know if you'd be interested in it. I could get that up before the summer is over. Anyway, a couple of weeks ago, I commented on Stitch Mania asking for help. Thank you. If you watch my videos and you were one of the people that helped me out with my floss storage issue, thank you so much. Previously, some of these got wet. This one didn't. I don't have the lid with me. This is previously how I have stored my floss. Years and years ago, when I first started cross stitching 30 years ago, I wound my stuff on bobbins. I don't like when it gets the bends in it. I don't know. I didn't like it. I mean, then that was all you really had. But when I got back into stitching it and I found out about floss away bags, I was like, that's for me. I don't like winding bobbins. I don't want to fool with it. And I got these boxes from IKEA, but this is the mess that they are. You can't just go, I mean, I had tabs in here saying that, you know, this is from whatever number to whatever number, and I have it labeled on the front. I have 6 of these boxes. I was kitting stuff up in bags with DMC and probably repurchasing a lot of stuff that I already have, because it's just a pain in the you-know-what to go through here. You can't really, like, just at a glance at it, look at the colors and be like, that's the color I'm looking for. If you're changing colors in something, it's just hard. I don't like it. I am going to save the boxes that didn't get wet and use them for the few silks that I have. I won't bobbinate silks or my hand dyeds, but I just caved finally and decided that I was going to get the box for my DMC. Like I said, I really have no idea what I have, because I had one of these boxes I had originally kitted up for a Haid, and that I never started, and this is just not convenient, and I don't like, I mean, I'll pull stuff and put it on rings, and that's fine, but then, and that works really great, but then it gets put in the bag with the project, and I don't know what I have. I just thought maybe it would be easier to have a box and just pull from the box and carry this around with me. I can't stitch at work. It's not like, I mean, the majority of my stitching I do at home, and if I was going to go somewhere, you know, I could just pull a few threads that I needed. So I found the box, and I used to do scrapbooking, so some of these stickers are from scrapbooking. As you can tell, or maybe you can't tell, there are about 5 bobbins in here. I haven't felt like taking the time to do it. I did, however, watch a couple of videos and figure out how to do it on my sewing machine, so I just have to make time to go through all these boxes and bobbinate everything. Alright. But thank you so much for those of you that commented on my question in Stitch Mania and answered me. I really appreciate it. Sorry. So that's that. Future plans. I showed you before. I'm going to save the haul and the shout outs and thank yous, and I was given some stitchy I was sprinkled stitchy kindness after the flood by a few people. I'm not going to mention who they are, but I'll show you some of the stuff that I got. I think I didn't bring all of it in here, but I'll show you some of it in a minute. But before that, I'm going to talk about one more thing. So I'm going to finish G Leger this year. I really want to get that one finished. And I want to start working on some ornaments. So I I don't know if I have all the threads because I've not gone through my DMC, but whatever. I pulled the fabric, and I do have the I do have the specialty threads for this one. I'm gonna try to get these 2 ornaments made before school starts back up. So this is Little House Needleworks, and this is sorry, can't read. This is from the Hometown Holiday series. This is chart number 1, My House. I just had, I have some random cuts of fabric. I don't know what count this is. Pretty stiff. It's probably witch-old or something. I'm going to do that on there. And I have a very few of the Prairie Schooler Santas. And I'm going to do this one on this piece of fabric. So those will be started shortly, and hopefully by the time I come back to do an update video, they'll be finished. So that's really the only, I'm trying not to really make plans. I don't seem to do really well with that. I'll say, oh, I'm gonna, what's up with this hair? I'm gonna start, use your words, Christy. Use your words. I'm going to have a rotation. I'm going to stick to it. It rarely ever happens. So, this time when I got back into stitching, I decided that I was just going to stitch whatever I felt like stitching. And I stuck, because these were all pretty small. No. Pretty small to medium-sized projects. I stuck with them until I finished them. So I'm just going to kind of keep on with that for the next little while. See how it goes. Just take it one day at a time. Huh, Gus? He's so sweet. He was a rescue. This is off topic. And his poor little ears, he was super underweight. His little ears were so matted up. I had to cut a lot of hair. He has a horrible bad haircut. But he's doing so much better. He's put some weight on, and he gets along, as you can hear, with Gemma. They play and sleep. They get along really well. Okay, enough of that. So now I have this box, and this has my some haul. I figured since it was at least a year since I bought haul, I deserved to buy some, but I tried to not go too crazy with it. So I'm going to show you my haul first, I guess, and then I'll show you my racks. I just got this yesterday. This is from, this is Amazing Grace, Little White Church, and this is from Kanicus Prims and Whims, her Etsy store. And I bought the piece of fabric that's printed. This I do kind of need to get done at least by early next year. And it smells like cinnamon, like fall. And I'm so like pumpkin spice, all the things. I cannot wait for fall. Autumn, my favorite time of the year. But this is the fabric that is printed. I'm sure some of you have seen this before. It's printed with sheet music for Amazing Grace. And then you stitch the pattern on top of it. She has several of these. No, this is not for you to eat. And so that is a planned gift for someone. And I'm really, really excited about that. So there's one thing. This is something else that I got, and truthfully, oh no, Gus, I think he likes the cinnamon. Truthfully, I saw this on someone's video, and I can't remember who it is. This is the drawn thread. I have several of the drawn thread charts somewhere. I did not have this one, but it was on my 1, 2, 3 wish list for years. So this is the Marriage of Minds, and it says Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love which alters when alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. It is an ever fixed mark that looks on tempests and is never shaken. I never did. I got married in 2014, and I never did like a marriage sampler. I always wanted to do this one. I just never had picked the chart up. So I got that. I pulled some fabric. No, I didn't. I'm lying. I got the two dinky dyes. This is cherry wood and seagrass that it calls for, and the rest of it I'll do in DMC. And I just got a pretty plain piece of fabric. This is Belfast flax, and nothing real special. I just wanted the stitching to really shine on that and not have like a crazy fabric. So I don't know when I'll start it, but I at least got that together so I could. I got this Plum Street Samplers Earthly Treasures. Most of this is patterns. I don't think I bought any other fabrics. Stacy Nash Primitive Rabbit Hollow. I got some samplers. I'm itching to start a new sampler. Here, this is not a sampler, but this is Dutch Treat Designs, and it's a home sweet home, like kind of the Victorian looking. And this was on my list from No Gus, from Market, Jeanette Douglas, Vintage Birds. I just love the colors. I didn't get any of the threads though. Let's see. This I got this right before the flood. This is from the Assembler. Probably mispronouncing that. I've always wanted one of their charts. This one is Victorine Delacroix, 1833. And I just never got to show that because it came in right before the flood. Little House Needleworks, the Elizabeth Hancock sampler. I tend to get samplers and reproductions for the verses. So this one says, I sigh not for beauty, nor languish for wealth, but grant me kind providence, virtue, and health. Then richer thanksgivings, and more happy than they, my days shall pass sweetly and swiftly away. And this one's been on my list a long time too. Carriage House Samplings at Agnes Rollinson. I don't know why I'm struggling to say that. It's got quite a long verse on it. So, and I love the little scene of the two ladies right there. Trying to see. Did I buy it? No, that's. I should have separated out which. No. Which ones of these were gifts and which weren't. Okay, just a couple more charts that I bought, and the rest of it is Happy Mail. Teeny Weeny from Plum Street Samplers. This is the one that came out this year. Halloween on the Farm, Kathy Barrick. I love the animals. And then here's the last one I purchased. This is another Reflex de Soie. Louisa Barney, 1892. I mean, look at that border and the cow. Goodness gracious. I love it. I need to look up and, I mean, I know what some of it says, but my French is a little rusty. Anyway, I love this one. All right, so the rest of what I have to show were gifts that I received so very kindly. I have not asked if I could say who they came from, so I won't. But if you watch my videos, you'll know who you are, and I'm not gonna. I don't want to cry about it, but thank you so much. It was very much appreciated, and just like I said at the beginning of the video, just the thoughts and prayers and kind words meant a lot. This is in no particular order, and like I said, I don't think that this is all of it, but I'll just show you a few things because this video is already getting pretty long. Oh, here's one other thing I had bought in a super patriotic mood. Little House Needleworks Battle Hymn of the Republic. Okay, so I have several Mirabilias. I love them. I can't wait to finish Gypsy. I think I'm struggling with her because Gemma, because I've made some mistakes, and I'm having to fix my mistakes as I go, you know, and I've learned a lot. So next time I think I'll do better. This one is Rapunzel, and she's stunning. She's beautiful. And not only did I get the pattern, but I got the Kreinik and the bead pack. Not done. Got a beautiful piece of a Silk Weaver solo die that I think she will look stunning on, and it's a solo, so there's no name, but it's lighter than this. It's a lighter purple, but it is a mottled purple lavender. Got that. Got a super cute needle minder. Adorable. Got another piece of 28 count fabric. This is natural pearl, so a lot of things can go on that. Blackbird Designs. Feast of Friendship. Beautiful. Cherished Scripture Samplers by Praying Hands. Really sweet. I'm trying to keep this video under an hour, so got some Carrie's thread and some needles. Two Lizzie Kate Flippets. And then one more bag of goodies. I got a kit too and a couple other things, and I forgot them. Little House Needleworks Colonial Women. My extra bedroom, I really want to have like a whole wall of patriotic things, so that will get stitched and put in there. Another, hey, could you not? Another of my favorite designer, Brenda Gervais. The Candlestick Maker with that needle and thread. a piece of Chromatic Alchemy fabric. I've never had any of their fabric before. Sorry for the crinkling. It's a mottled brown. Baby, stop. It's a mottled brown. Great for something prim. Some more fabric. A piece of raw silver. I love this. It's really sparkly, really pretty. A piece of fabric with the polka dots. I have never stitched on anything like that. Can't wait to do something on that. And a beautiful piece of Storm from Picture This Plus. And also a little mermaid needle minder and a little owl. How cute is that? And this is the Storm, and I don't have that color either. And some more little odds and ends, a couple of other little patterns, more needles, a whole little kit for this ornament, which I also want to stitch up this year. Let me try to get the needles out of the way without opening the bag. This is Cardinal Winter. This is an ornament of the month from 2011. Look how sweet with the birds in the birdhouse and the little rabbits. Super sweet. Oh, and I didn't even know this. Joyeux Noel Santa Mill Hill kit. So thank you to those of you that were kind enough to send me on some stitchy goodness and well wishes and kind words and prayers and thoughts. I know I've said it a couple of times, but I cannot thank you enough, and I cannot tell you how much it meant to me to I don't know, I was feeling pretty down and pretty low and feeling like, you know, why me and why now, and I can't deal with this. But I did, and, you know, we all made it through fine. There were people in the area that passed away. You know, fortunately, we all made it through fine. Things can be replaced. People can't. So I'm super thankful. And I forgot to mention before, it'll cut back on my stitchy time, but that's okay. I got a promotion at work, so I'll be full-time now, and I'm super excited about that. And I think, Rebecca at Hedgehog, goodness gracious, I should have made better notes. Hedgerow Stitching, she gave me a shout out in one of her videos, and I count her as a dear friend, and I appreciate that. So I did want to take the time to try to find some people that were new to me. I have no idea if they have been had a shout out or not. I should have written it down. I didn't. I remember, I'll promise when I do my next video, I'll have it written down. One of them are it was two ladies that are friends, and I cannot remember the name of their channel. I think they've only had one video, but they are a hoot. They're from Georgia or somewhere in the South. They are so funny. I don't know if I've ever laughed that hard in a video. No lie. I'm sorry that I can't remember the name of your channel, but they have a ton of things they've stitched, and we share a lot of the same tastes, and I enjoyed their videos so much. And another one was the Kentucky Stitcher. She is new to me along with a bajillion other people, but I don't know if anybody's given her a shout out, but she has really good videos, and I enjoyed her a lot too. So This video is coming up on an hour. I think my longest video that I've ever done before, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. And today is, I don't keep up with the day. It's Wednesday. It's July. I think today is the 12th or the 13th. I don't keep up with the days in the summer. Anyway, I'm only saying that to say I'm recording from my phone because my computer is fried. The humidity got to a lot of things, and that was one of them. And so I'm recording from my phone, and I hope to get this uploaded today. We will see. If I don't, you'll at least know what day I recorded it on. Sorry for all the rambling. If you made it this far, go you. Woo woo. Let me know if there's something specifically you'd like me to do. This hair. Why did I get so much of it cut? I don't know. Let me know if there's something you'd like to see. Let me know if you'd be interested in seeing a whip parade. I'd kind of like to do it just so I can maybe get excited about getting some of those out and getting them finished. So anyway, I hope everyone has a very blessed day. Happy stitching. Thank you. Bye.